I saw the movie Hidden Figures. The movie's been out for a few years now. The movie stars Taraji P. Henson, Octavia Spencer, Janelle Monáe, Kevin Costner, and Kirsten Dunst. The movie's based on three Black female mathematicians who worked for NASA. Katherine Jackson, played by Taraji P. Henson, Dorothy Vaughan, played by Octavia Spencer, and Mary Jackson, played by Janelle Monáe. They played a major role in John Glenn becoming the first American to orbit Earth during the early 1960s in the Mercury spacecraft named Friendship 7. So while I was watching the movie, I thought to myself, hey, I remember that homework assignment that my geography teacher gave us back in middle school. I hadn't thought about this in years. So, like most people nowadays, I was just going to look it up on my phone. But I thought to myself, how would I have done this? How did I do my research back in 1994? And I thought it would be fun to actually try doing things the old-fashioned way. And in a way, I felt more accomplished once I found what I was looking for. So that evening, I started doing my research. And no, I did not take to Google or go online using the internet. Instead, I used one of these. Kids, this is called an encyclopedia. This is what we used before the internet came about. We had a 20-volume set. This is book number 8. And it starts with G and ends with H. I can't make out the words, they're kind of small, but it took time to find out which book you needed to find the information that you were doing research on. And I think in our library, we were still using the Dewey Decimal System with the card catalog. I think about a year or so later, they converted to a computer system for all of that. But yeah, the old encyclopedia. So let's take a look. New Age Encyclopedia, Volume 8, Gats the Housefly. Okay, interesting. And this edition, so we go by the most recent year, which says 1981, and that was the year that I was born. I know, that was a long time ago. So this book is as old as I am. So let's find John Glenn, Friendship 7. Oh, there it is. Wow, look at that. And I was here. I marked up the book back then. Oh, wow. Check this out. Look at this. I wrote this. Junior, Jr., August 31st, 1994, that says. And let's go to John Glenn. John H. Glenn, Jr., first American to orbit the Earth, stands beside his spacecraft Friendship 7. So I looked through some of the other books, some of the other encyclopedias to see if I could find out information on the three ladies who helped launch him into space to orbit Earth. And I couldn't find anything. And I'm sure that's one of the reasons why they named the movie Hidden Figures, because these women were hidden from history for the most part for all these years. John Glenn passed away in 2016. I do remember during the late 90s, while I was in high school, he was older than I think he was probably in his 70s at the time, but he actually completed another mission into space. And I believe that was his final voyage. More about the three women. Mary Jackson. She was a mathematician and aerospace engineer. Dorothy Vaughan was a mathematician and a human computer for NASA. And Katherine Johnson was also a mathematician. And these three brilliant women played a major role in getting John Glenn into space. I thought this experience was pretty neat, so I thought it'd be fun if I shared it with you. Maybe some of you are bored by it, I don't know, but I found it to be quite interesting. But if you have not seen the movie Hidden Figures, if you're into space travel, aerospace, astronomy, I think you'd enjoy the movie, or just history in general. It was a great movie, so go see it. And I had the opportunity to experience using the encyclopedia of doing my research 1994 style. These encyclopedias allowed me to write many stellar reports while I was growing up. So just for fun, you might want to try using one to see what it's like. The anticipation is kind of fun. Of course, the internet contains a lot more information, and these books are very outdated. But I enjoyed the whole process. It was pretty neat. And that is all for now.